Today, more than half a century later, the echoes of beat music are still alive, not just in music, but in the very way we experience it. Beat music proved that simple melodies and honest lyrics could bring people together, and that lesson still drives the industry today. You can hear its influence in the clean, guitar-driven pop of indie bands, the bright harmonies in modern ballads, and the stripped-back simplicity of singer-songwriters. Listen to Ed Sheeran strumming an acoustic guitar, Harry Styles blending retro vibes with modern production, or even indie groups like the 1975. They're all, in some way, carrying the DNA of beat music, but the legacy goes beyond sound. Beat music reshaped the business of music. Before beat, artists had limited global reach, but the British invasion showed the industry that music could travel faster than ever, crossing oceans and cultures through radio, television, and eventually, digital platforms. That same formula drives today's music only now. Instead of vinyl and AM radio, we have streaming, TikTok, and instant global connectivity. And yet, the story of beat music is also a reminder of how quickly trends can rise and fall. By the late 1960s, audiences were moving toward new sounds: psychedelic rock, progressive rock, and late disco and punk. The fresh simplicity that once defined beat music began to feel outdated in a rapidly evolving cultural landscape. What was once revolutionary soon became nostalgic. Still, beat music never truly disappeared. Its spirit lived on, not just in the countless bands it inspired, but in the very idea that music can start from the streets, from ordinary voices, and take over the world. It laid the blueprint for every youth-driven movement that followed, from grunge in the 90s to today's viral hits born on social media. So while the beat era itself may have ended, its pulse continues to beat in every chord, every chorus, and every global hit that brings people together. Beat music didn't just change the charts, it changed the rules forever.
And it's not just in the mainstream. Look closer, and you'll see the beat influence thriving in niche communities, from garage, rock revival bands in the UK and the US, to street musicians keeping that raw, unpolished energy alive. They remind us that music, at its core, is about connection, not perfection. The visual style of beat music also left its mark. The sharp suits, the clean branding, the way bands carried themselves, you can see its reflection today in the carefully curated images of pop stars. Artists now understand, just like the Beatles did, that music is more than sound. It's an experience, a brand, a story. Technology, too, owes something to beat. The massive demand during the beat era pushed recording techniques, stage design, and global touring logistics to evolve, laying the foundation for the stadium tour and massive global festivals we know today. The world's appetite for live music as a shared experience was first tested in the beat era, and its success still fuels the global music economy. But perhaps the greatest legacy of beat music is its spirit of accessibility. Back then, all you needed was a guitar, a few chords, and a group of friends to create something that could change the world. That spirit is alive now more than ever. With laptops, apps, and affordable gear, anyone from a bedroom producer in Lagos to a garage band in Los Angeles can create music and share it with the world. Beat music taught us that music isn't just for the elite, it's for everyone. It broke down barriers between performer and audience, proving that teenagers with passion and creativity could stand on the same stage as professionals and win the hearts of millions. And maybe that's why, even now, when you drop the needle on an old vinyl or hear the first strum of a familiar guitar riff, you feel it, that same energy, that same heartbeat that moved an entire generation.
Beat music may have faded from the charts, but its essence lives on. In every song that makes you sing along, every anthem that unites a crowd, and every artist chasing the dream of creating something timeless. Because at the end of the day, the story of beat music isn't about the past. It's about the power of music to inspire, to connect, and to remind us that sometimes, the simplest sound can change the world. And that's why beat music still matters. It showed us that a revolution doesn't always need to be loud or complicated. Sometimes, all it takes is a catchy riff, a heartfelt lyric, and the courage to play it in front of the world. From Liverpool basements to sold-out arenas, from crackling vinyl records to viral TikTok trends, the heartbeat of beat music continues to echo across generations. It's not just history, it's a reminder that music is living, breathing, and constantly evolving. So the next time you hear a chorus that makes you sing, or a guitar strum that pulls you back in time, remember, you're not just listening to a song, you're hearing the ripple effect of beat music, a wave that started over 60 years ago, and still hasn't stopped moving.
Thanks for watching this deep dive. If you enjoyed exploring the story of beat music, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our next deep dive into the world of music. Until next time, keep listening and keep discovering.